Hello there everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program! The time of planning has ended, the time of doing has arrived. And it's been an interesting go. I think I've been sitting here for about 3/4 of an hour again, fussing around with these settings. And as far as my current circumstances go, this is as good as it's going to get. See, my problem is, this is actually a pretty big problem. As far as my departure from Kerbal goes, my ideal encounter, my ascending node, was about 4 days. I passed it about 4 days before my departure, so we're doing nothing but going uphill at this stage. And I've tried doing a really early burn and it didn't seem to help. Either I was using the wrong settings, I don't know what. But the closest I can get... now as you can see, I've done some changes. We're coming in really deep now, which I think will work out okay. We're going for a 90... We're actually going to be shooting to go just below 80. Or sorry, just below 90. To skim through the atmosphere. And we're going to come out with a 33.5 degree... relative orbit. That's the best separation I can get. I haven't been able to do a thing to get anything better. So we'll get into this orbit, and before we do any other fussing around, we will get rid of our Eve lander and take care of that part of the mission first. We can leave the other piece in orbit, orbiting at this slightly inclined angle, and we'll see if there's some sort of if there's any sort of orbital precession here that might make a later encounter work. I have no idea. That's orbital mechanics for you. Oh, and I was advised that if I hit backspace, it will take me back to my ship. How useful. Alright, so I've scaled up as you can see, I've scaled up the Nav Ball a bunch so that we're going to be able to get right on the nose, exactly where we need to point. And all we need to do now is make sure our numbers are good, and we have 21 days until our burn. So we'll call it 20 days even. So this needs to go... Let's go to the Space Center. We'll run 20 days, and then we'll see how far we still have to go. Of course, I didn't quick save, which might be an unfortunate thing, so we'll have to be careful. Let's see, days, so if it's 11, day 283, so we need to run and stop at day 303. 283, 6, 8, 89, 90, 1, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300, 301, 302, 303. Excellent. Grab our ship, and perfect. Hey, counting the number of days before you have to do a job works. What do you know? We have 1 day left until our burn. That's perfect. Almost a little later than I would have liked, but that's okay. SAS off. We're going to do an RCS adjustment here. Looks like we are well set for all of our resources on this ship. And we are going to disable this engine if I haven't already. We're going to use nothing but our little engines for this job to start. It's not a huge burn, so if we can just use those, we want to save as much of this poodle as possible, because depending on how things play out after arrival, our ghillie encounter could be quite expensive. 1 day to go. I'm going to quick save right now. There we go. I still have the file named quick save from before we left, so if things have still not quite gone right, you can play around with that. Okay. Right on top of it. There we go. So the number that's really going to matter to us is going to be the Eve periaps. So we need to slightly underburn and then double check our numbers as we come in. Actually, I think I can actually have my focus on the Eve system. So if I turn off the map, on the map I can check this number here. Alright, not going to worry about the fact that our second node has disappeared. Deal with that in a minute. We can reestablish, we're going to have to reestablish some of this stuff anyways. Actually, hold on. No, our numbers are off. Look at that. Wait, hold on. Alright, hold on. It's in the wrong conic mode, isn't it? Or is something else wrong? No, something else is wrong. Hold on. Wait, do we... Hold on. There's an actual... What is going on? Alright, let's get rid of that. We know approximately what we need to do. So this thing is now destroying, getting rid of our periaps. Alright, so we have a functioning periaps. So what we need to do right now is just adjust it. Oh, I hope that it's got the right... Let's see, are we coming in counterclockwise? Yes, we are. But we are coming in at a really... Let's see, if we were to create a orbit right now, what would our... Crap, we only have 4 hours to figure this out. 136 degrees. That's awful. 147. That's getting worse, not better. 143. Shoot. Rounding errors, curse you. Wait, there's our escape. We're coming in. We're coming in clockwise now. Dang it. Shoot. All my effort and planning was for naught. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright. Alright, we're getting rid of that. Alright, we've turned ourselves around. Now we are going counterclockwise. Let's just make sure that's still a counterclockwise arrival. Excellent. Okay, next up. Node 2. I still got 4 hours to figure this out. I gotta remember that. I'm not on time warp, so I can figure this out. Sending node 37. Okay, so we still have a job. Let's see if we make that any better now with our rounding error. It's actually a much smaller burn than it was going to be. Let's see, 41. No, that made it worse. Oh. This rounding error may have actually worked out in our favor. 32. Let's see. 32.2, 32.1. Will radial do anything? 32.0. No, that's not doing anything. Let's see. Just make sure that's not doing anything useful there. No. Alright. We'll zero that number out. So that does nothing. Here we are doing planning again, but in my defense, we got a rounding error, and that's always scary. 32. 33. I would love to get it below 32 degrees. I think 32 is the absolute minimum we can physically pull off here. Alright, well, let's bring it in nice and tight then. Still at 32. Still at 32. Good, good. Because all we are impacting is the apoapsis. Okay. 99. 91, 83. That should do her. Whoops. Way more burn than I want to do on my arrival node. $224. In fact, we want much, much less. Just the absolute minimum. There we are. The barest of minimums. 32.2 degree. I don't know if I want to... Wait, hold on. Alright. Let's get rid of this one just for a second. 200. Okay, let's just tweak this a little. There we are. 84 approximately. Coming in counterclockwise. And coming in with a what degree? 32.3. I'll take it. Good enough. There's our burn in 4 hours. Well, that could almost been almost was disastrous, wasn't it? All of our numbers. Those rounding errors. I suppose those are something that's fixed in the finished game. Kind of nice that we can monitor these numbers right here. What is and what will be. There we go. A little bit further and we will be set. And we're actually going to do maneuvering now. About bloody time. I don't know why the game went so weird on us. It's only a 13.3 meters per second change to accomplish this now. So that's actually a lot less fuel than we had planned on for this part. So it's going to be almost nothing as far as engine use goes. Let's make sure this is off. Full power, but inactive. Quick save just in case I overshoot. 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. All right. 14, 13, 12. Counting down. It shouldn't take much. It should not take more than a minute. We'll burn at T-minus 20 seconds. Okay, well that should be still close enough. There we go. There we are. That's the one I want to watch. There we go. We're a little late, but we should still wind up with something very close. We're only 30 seconds late. If that makes more of a difference than this, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. Okay. Got a lot more to put in there. Whoa. What the heck? Oh, right, we got to twist it around. Okay, that's what we're missing. Okay, good. We're okay. We're okay. This is not as bad as it looks. This is all about getting the counterclockwise motion by switching sides of the planet. That's why it looks a little bit scary right now. We're not overshooting, much as it might look that way. Here we go. Almost there. Let's kill this. Wow, we're using. Let's make sure. Okay, we're on the slow mode. There we are. 85. Okay, saved, signed, sealed, and delivered. And now for a maneuver node at our Eve periapse. And it will simply be a minus 100, minus 200. 200's too much. As little as possible. And what do we get? 32.3, right on the nose. That's where we want to be. Okay, 120 is a little excessive. Let's go with a 33. No, we actually want more than 33. Let's go with a 60. We can always adjust it down from there. Okay. Now for a little rotation. Get us a little sunshine. No, SAS is supposed to be off. Stop helping. Computer controls, stop helping. There we go. Got enough to do the job. Okay. Quick save. Freshened up. Thanks to our decent quality maneuver there. 19 more days. We could just monitor the ship from here. This is what I think, exactly what we think we'll do. And 7, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Tell me that thing didn't get damaged. It didn't. Still getting enough sunlight, just barely. Seven. There it is. Knew that was coming. There we go. Nice little pulse around. Let's get us lots and lots of juice in this thing. There we go. Quick save. 6 days to go. 3. Getting close to our encounter time, aren't we? Yep, not long now. There it is. There's Eve. We just have entered our orbit. Now, with rounding errors, we have a minor problem. That problem being that we are off. So actually what I need to do is reload with the 6 days left. I need to come across without rounding errors because the numbers are good and I don't want glitches in this game messing everything up. Okay. We're good for the rest of the voyage, but we'll keep an eye on our numbers anyways. Okay, we need to go across that without time warp. 13 hours to go. 2 hours to go. Are these numbers still good? Yes, they are. 1 hour to go. Five, four, three, two, 1. 1 minute to go. Yes, I'm scared of encounter crossings here. 30 seconds to go. 20, 19, 14, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. And we are in Eve space. And if things have gone according to plan, periaps is slightly high. So we need to do a minor adjustment to that, because we do want to go through the atmosphere in the process here. Alright, so it's -1. Well, we don't care about this anymore, actually. What we care about first is getting ourselves in the right position. Alright, why can't I add a maneuver on this orbit? Alright, there we are. 1 maneuver. Alright, something's going quirky. Alright, that maneuver needs to drop the periaps. Let's see. 85, so actually that's it right there. 1 meter per second adjustment. Oh, okay, it's doing something. Alright. Slight. Okay, just rotating the ship is messing this up, which is interesting. Okay, it's coming. This is really fussy. Holy smokes. So we just want to skip the upper atmosphere. We don't want to burn this ship up. Um, 87, 86. That should do. That should do. Let's just kill it. It's all about... Okay, now we quick save just in case this is going to go horribly, horribly wrong on us. You're coming in clockwise. Counterclockwise, which I'm pretty sure is the direction of Gilly. And you're coming in. Batteries are charged. Good, we're going in the same orbital angle as Gilly. Alright, let's set the focus to Eve. Can't set the focus on Eve. Alright, here we come. 2 hours till our periaps. Hopefully we're now in a position where we can actually add a maneuver node right there. It's 254, 253, so it is... That is as close to the node as we can get. 54. That's good for our purposes. It's only 2 hours till this node. This is where things are going to get interesting. Finally. It's been a couple of long episodes getting this all planned, but I think it'll be well worth it at the end. So I have some plans about how this is actually going to play out mathematically. And this may not wind up needing as much fuel as I'm fearing. Okay. A little closer, a little closer. SAS on, and there we go. Okay, quick save. Now, the engines that are on are just the outer ones. We have lots and lots of fuel left in them, so they should be more than enough to achieve an orbital insertion here. Especially for only 120 meters per second worth of fuel usage. So we're going to do it T-minus... Let's see, let's do it T-minus 20 seconds or so. That's a pretty solid... That's not great, but it's not the worst I could do, I don't think. Alright, in a few minutes here we're going to hit the atmosphere, which is worth watching. One minute to go. We're going to come slamming into this atmosphere like a frigging freight train, aren't we? T-minus 20. So it's going to be a 50-second burn. That's good. Okay, and we should be into the atmosphere in just a minute here. We're about to go into the atmosphere, I believe. There it is. We'll keep that data for now. We are full throttle on these little engines. They're doing a great job. We're already halfway there. Just got to make sure that we actually have a real air apoapsis here. Alright, we're coming back out of the atmosphere. All we have to do is not burn. Whoa! Alright, I think we're just passing... Alright, we are captured, I believe, but let's just give it a 58. Let's go for that 54 or so that we had planned on. That should pretty much do it. Good stuff. View data. Transmit that 360 science home. Alright, so here is the plan. We are going to go once around. On our return trip, very close to the end, we are going to detach this upper ship. Question is this enough fuel to decelerate it into an orbital? What we'll do is we'll push the ship a little deeper into the atmosphere using RCS. We will then detach this and then push this thing back into a non-impact orbit, or a non-atmosphere encountering orbit. Yeah, okay. Plans. Save the game. This thing has a single LV-909 and 360 tons of liquid fuel on it. The tentative plan is to drop this thing into a lower periaps, maybe around 80. Detach this at the last minute, boost this back up into a higher orbit, and use this engine to basically put us into re-entry trajectory. Now, the all-important question, how much would it cost if I just did it right now? Now that we're actually here. not too bad. I've hardly even used the orange tank yet, so... 10 degrees. 7 degrees. 4 to 5 degrees. 3.7. So it's going to be expensive. Might be too expensive. Not something we're going to do anytime soon. I'm just looking. So it's going to cost about 573. We have 2,000 tons of liquid fuel left. And we also have to do a capture around Gilly. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's kill this for now. That's not part of the current plan. The current plan is science is transmitted. We're going to end the episode here, and in the next episode we will attempt to put this probe onto Eve. So, also means less mass for this ship to push when attempting to adjust its orbit, which will certainly help my numbers. That's all for today's episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.